Man, okay, I went to college a little bit for IT and I dropped out because it was a dark time in my life, whatever. And shit like that was moving so quickly you could never learn it. But now you can literally Google like all if I have like a really specific like question, I will type it into Google and within 15 minutes I've got it figured out like just from
That,
watching
that,
videos. And you wouldn't think just being so specific, like it's like it would not pick it out, but it's really awesome, man. And I've learned audio editing, photoshopping. Like I made my lightsaber. I photoshopped myself into a Jedi picture, and it had the lightsaber glowing. Like I learned that shit, man.
all
That's
right.
cool.
Yeah, so all that stuff you've learned, dude, it transfers directly
And it's
over to
free.
video editing. Like Photoshop, all that same stuff, but for videos.
And I really want to learn it because my other podcast I'm on, Local Trash, is a really raunchy comedy thing with my buddies I went to high school with. It's hilarious. I'm usually in tears while recording because those guys are so fucking funny. We were wanting to get an animator. I went on Reddit. Apparently, it's like
Oh,
$100 for a minute of animation.
animation is so much work, and yeah, it's expensive because there's so much to it. But video editing, you could be doing that right now. I'd say
Yeah.
it's easier than sound
That's why
engineering
we
stuff.
got the idea from Bleach Kings that we're going to do sock puppets
Yeah,
instead and make a fucking stage and everything. And so
That'd be badass.
yeah, and even like he's been doing his show for like a year. They get invited to like things to go podcast live in like San Antonio, Houston, fucking like I think they went to Tucson not too long ago too. And I'm like, dude, if we do the sock puppet thing, we take this fucking stage on the road with us, man. Like,
oh, I like it.
and like Zack and Juan have met me. Like I'm I'm 6'6", skinny as fuck, long hair, you know. I'm gonna get like a really, really long white sock and like have ponytail, like a little like metal vest with patches on it and everything. It's gonna be
Oh
awesome.
man, that's gonna be badass.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. But that's really cool. So let me see, where am I at? I lost my place in my little outline here. Sorry, y'all. Okay.
No worries.
So what's some of
Um,
y'all's favorite shows y'all played in the past? Like ones that
Oh,
you're
It's a
just
hard question.
like a night that you will never fucking forget.
Two that stick out the most for me, or one that Zack let us have. Unfortunately, Gridiron could not play with Jeff Tate,
Oh yeah.
and that was for me and Shy one of the coolest. For you to don't, I'm gonna tell Martin's secret. He has a nickname. His nickname is Shy. That's how I knew Martin. Way long back in the day when dinosaurs roamed the land and shit like that. His nickname is Shy, so I'm always calling him Shy. The rest of the band's calling him Martin, but they're starting to call him Shy. But me and Shy were really excited about it when I told them like, hey, Zack and Gridiron are not going to be able to play that show, and they asked us to take their place, and I said yes, and I didn't tell the guys, and like everybody was all like, oh yeah. We're all excited about that. The thing that sucked the most about it is that I had been sick that entire week. I had pneumonia. I ended up getting the flu too and strep throat. And so I didn't even get to see the show. I didn't even get to see Jeff Tate. After we were done with our set, I went home and practically died. And the guys got to check him out. And the other one that stood out the most too was a show we did with Death Angel. That one was cool as hell too. We got to meet the guys, and I mean, those stood out the most. Well, for me, my part, those stood out the most. I don't know what the rest of the guys.
That was like y'all's first show, wasn't it? One
Yeah, the Death Angel one, man. That was
hell of a first show.
Hell yeah, we were all excited. I was cheesing bad when I met Rob and stuff. I didn't know when to say anything. You're Rob, right? And like, yeah, like, oh, what's up? I had a big old cheesy smile, dude. Like, you okay? Like, dude, I love Death Angel. I didn't even know what to say, man. I was all freaking out and stuff, and went and told the rest of the band, I just met Rob. I did, you fuckers. But
That's awesome,
yeah,
man.
hell yeah, that was those two shows were stood out the most. But hell yeah, man. Thanks, Zack.
And real quick before we continue, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go be a cat dad real quick because I'm the only one at the house and they're at the door meowing. So give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Y'all can continue talking or whatever. So.
Hell yeah.
Now that you're done, guys.
Yeah.
Now let the real show begin.
Right.
We're taking over this show now.
No.
Time for the real questions.
Right. So who's better, Megadeth and Metallica?
Oh God.
Yeah, go to old school. Fucking the war. Fuck.
Hey, it has to continue.
Hey, we're supposed to be friends here. I'm not trying to sever any friendships by any means.
Oh man. Oh dude, we had a show this past weekend with the One Take Show.
Yeah.
And we got the call. They called the cops on. We didn't get to finish the set.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
That sucks.
All the other bands, they got big, and we were bands like that, and we were getting into it. Everybody was all getting into it too, and all of a sudden the cops showed up. And that's because they showed up twice. And the first time I wasn't there because I had to take off to drop off my wife because my kid was acting like a punk ass, and had to go. Yeah, it happens. And picked them up, dropped her and my daughter off at home, and went back. And Harvey, the one who was in charge of me, when he told us it was the second time cops came by. And like, what the hell? And he's like, if the cops said we can finish the show, but somebody's gonna have to go to jail. I was like, dang. So the sound guy was like, I'll go to jail. Let him finish the set list. I was like, no, bro, it's okay. You don't gotta jail. We're good. We'll be done. So it was a pretty fun show, man. Everybody, it was pretty cool. We dug it. And then our boy Matty, he won the award for that night. So shout out to him.
Didn't he play like all night, man?
Dude, he played with his own acoustic stuff. Then he played the Mother Mary. He was a singer for that. Oh, I mean, guitar player in Mother Mary. Then he did his other band with our guitar player Steven, MSR, and Richie. And then he played bass with us, dude. So I told him, like, man, you better win some type of award. You've been on this thing more than anybody else. And so, but yeah, he ended up winning
all night.
Oh yeah, man. He was by the last time when he did MSR, the last song he did, you could tell his voice was already gone, dude. He was like, man, well, bro, you wanted to be in all these bands, you better take it like a champ. Yeah, but he was like, we were all proud of him. We were even telling everybody in the band, like, man, you know he's gonna win this.
And so, dude, he's awesome, man. Like,
oh yeah.
How many bands does he have? Like,
he has 1, 2, 3, 5 bands. 5 bands. Woo! Yep, and he does to every practice, and he has a man job at the Lord's Chicken.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's a lot of stuff going on.
Hell yeah, man.
Anybody that can juggle more than one band has my respect, because I've tried to do it like so many times, and it's like, you write stuff for the project that you're in, right? And so it's like, be messing around, and I'm like, that might be a cool, like, I'm really into like a lot of deathcore stuff, and things that don't make sense for my band, and I'm like, it'd be badass to start like a deathcore side project or like a pop punk side project with my brother, because he's like a huge pop punk guy, and it's like I can rattle off like 1 to 2 songs, and that's it. And I'm just like,
yeah, my baby brother, he wants to do a death metal band. But I'm like, I can't sing death metal, bro. It better be like just one song and that's it. Like, I admire you, Zack, because you can do that shit all night. I can't sing that like that all night. I can just do one song and that's it. It better be the last song. What I told the guys, if we were right, because Steven was joking, you gotta sing a song like kind of like death metal-ish, bro. Like, sure, I can do it, but it better be the last. It better not be the opener, because that's it.
The trade-off, Juan, is that you can sing clean and I can't. So if that makes you feel any better.
I'll take that one, bro. But no, you sing better, man. Every time we hit me and when my wife heard you sing for the first time, dude, she's like, you sound like Matt Hafey, bro. I was like, hell yeah. I mean, I told her, I was like, Zack loves Trivium as much as I do, and probably even more than I do. But
yeah, that's
so like. That's like his idol. That's like his homebody.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, going back to like the original kind of like favorite show thing. Like anybody that knows me, like Juan said, anybody knows me knows that I worship Trivium. Like they've been my favorite band since like I heard Ascendancy fucking 15 years ago. And so like I just remember, as cheesy as it sounds, like whenever I first started learning how to play guitar, like I heard their stuff, and this is me kind of venturing out and exploring music on my own and stuff, and I heard I think Rain was the first Trivium song I ever heard, and I was like, holy shit, I want to do that. And then like trying to juggle like playing the intricate riffs and stuff, and then obviously like Matt Hafey, he can switch between cleans and screaming, but then he's playing like intricate riffs underneath that. I'm like, dude, that's fucking talent right there. Like I aspire to be like that. And so I guess for me, like, being that, if you were to ask me who my number one kind of musical inspiration would be, I would probably say him 9 times out of 10. But like, I guess, going towards like special shows for me. So like, we mentioned, that War of Ages show like 2 years ago. So that show was like super special just because it was actually very scary, because that was the first show that I had ever tried to attempt guitar and vocals at the same time. Because we had, there's some, our original singer had quit, we had a backup, but that, kind of fell through and stuff. And so I was like, well, we're not going to not do vocals. So either I'm putting the guitar down or I'm going to try both, something. And, didn't really kind of know what the future was after that. And so that one was special just because I kind of got to live that dream for a while. And, fast forwarding to, just, I mean, I would say that, over the course of, the time that we've been playing shows, like, I can mention, like, many shows that I would consider favorites, but all for, like, different reasons. So, obviously, we played a shit ton of shows in 2018 and last year. I think 2018, the most, like, the biggest crowd was whenever we had the chance to open for As I Lay Dying, but, like, nobody that was there other than like some of you guys even knew who we were. So like that was just cool to be able like to say that we did that. But
was that the most recent time we played? Like right after he got out of prison?
Yeah.
I missed that one. That was gonna be good. They've been doing good stuff too, man. Since he got out, I've always loved them. I remember seeing them back at Cactus Courtyard and Tequila Jungle even.
Dang, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, man, I've been going to shows for a while. Like, I remember seeing Haste Today at Jake's, dude. I love that shit.
Yeah,
that was a really good band. That I don't think they play anymore, honestly. But
no,
that was a really good band, dude. I love that shit.
Yeah, that was a super cool one for us. Got to meet Tim at the end. He was being super cool and like shaking hands with people and stuff. And I got to kind of thank him for so like I talk about like Trivium or whatever. I got to tell my sob story to Matt Hafey about like how much his music meant to me and all that cheesy shit.
but it's like, the truth though. We say it's cheesy, but it's the truth. I feel you on that shit, man. Music like that has gotten me through dark times. I know friends that has gotten through dark times, and if it's how you feel, it's how you feel. And sometimes it gets emotional because music does emotional things to people.
Yeah.
It's
and
cool.
So, I always kind of tribute like some, if I were to list off, like top 5 favorite bands, I have different bands that influence different parts of probably like my writing. And so whenever I got to meet Tim, I kind of told him like, hey man, so, just, thank you for all the years of music. But, whenever I heard As I Lay Dying, I was like, oh my God, like they have like aggressive music, like crazy guitar solos, and like the vocals are, screaming vocals at least, are like super intense. But like, it's not like the music's like the lyrics are positive, and I was like, you kind of like showed me that I could do that too, like speak about positive things through an aggressive medium. But
it's really cool, man. I have an August Burns Red bumper sticker that says "Angry music for happy people."
Yeah, I have that too. But no, just kind of wrapping up the whole thing. That Attack on West Texas show. Awesome. That's one of my favorite shows. Just I mean, like we got to play with friends, right? And that's probably what made it the most fun. Is just like everybody that was there. I was blown away by the turnout, especially since it was all locals. Like there wasn't,
dude.
like
it wasn't
a national
crazy.
band to draw a crowd. It was just us.